Otherwise I can just...
Hello and welcome to Riff Kiss Craft Corner. How's everyone doing today? I'm actually doing pretty good. I am starting on a diamond paint. Well, I just finished row 1 to a point. There is still one missing. I usually have my husband come on just to let me not be alone. And I'm hoping he'll come on no matter what, just to let me not feel alone. So at least I have one person in here. And then he's going to go shopping. But I gotta wait till he comes back up here for just a second and see if he'll do that for me. And we'll get 0. I think I'm going to do all the zeros first. I think that's what I'm going to do first. So. Hi, Audie! Yay, you're here! I was going to be completely alone. My husband's going shopping. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I even put on my description, diamond painting, everything that I do. I'm working on a lot of different things, and I should add Cricut to it too, because I do a lot of Cricut work. Wouldn't you agree? So we'll see. I did row 1. Row 1 is done. Okay, not a problem. Okay. By the way, let me know if you like the microphone I got. I have a microphone that's very strong. I'm not sure if you can hear the microphone, but I actually have a beautiful microphone, and it's facing me. I think I finished all my coffee, so I'm good to go. Yeah, a lot has been going on, and Jeff and I are prepared for Passover, which is on technically it would be on the 2nd, but we are going over to a place for Passover. That's going to happen soon. And yeah, very excited about that. We are going to the Petrie because we had someone invite us for Passover. So we're going to be going over there to have our Passover. I need to talk to Natan to see what he wants us to bring. Because I do want to pack the correct type of food that he needs us to do. And Jeff and I are going to work on getting something for Passover. Anyway, hi, welcome to Riff Kids Craft Corner. I hope everyone's doing well. Please comment in the chat and let me know if you're there. It's been a while since I've done some diamond painting, but I actually finished one row of the diamond painting. It's good news, I believe. Right now I'm working on black, which is 310. I'm gonna let you know in all of my diamond painting videos or any videos I do, my father-in-law and my husband talk in the background. So please just know that ahead of time. I was talking about Passover because my husband and I are both Messianic Hebrew, and we are going somewhere on the the 1st of April, and we followed the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Oh, Margles, that's not what I wanted. I really don't like that when that happens. Yeah, they do that in America.
Yeah, that's insane, isn't it?
Well, that's what they do.
Well,
We know someone who's done that. Or suggested it.
Yeah, I'd be asking, but the people who are selling insurance don't care.
No, they don't.
They should be asking, what's your relationship to this person?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't come back with, oh, I'm the parent or the spouse or the grandparent.
Well, the thing is, she is his spouse, so.
Yeah, I know, but there's been other instances where, oh, it's me best friend's so-and-so. Like, why?
Yeah. I will say I don't 100% like this pen. There's a reason I don't really like the pen much. It really the pink comes out too fast sometimes. What I mean is it goes on to the diamond painting and leaves a residue of pink on the canvas. Now this is a FeeLookArt diamond painting I have here. It was actually for the collab. They gave me this painting to test it out and to let everyone know that I have I am actually their affiliate. I don't mind being their affiliate. I won't be someone's affiliate if they treat me wrong, but they haven't treat me wrong. They said they sent me the drills that are missing. Believe me, there's a drill that's missing. And that's number 20, number 19, which is squares. And that's 728. That is not there. That is gone, like 100% gone. So I can't do anything about it if it's not there. I can't work on it if it's not there. Honey, is that? Yeah, that is on. I'm wondering why I'm sweating like crazy right now. I'm wearing a bamboo nightshirt, to be honest. So it's like, why is it so hot in here? So yeah, not really liking the pen. I'm almost to the point of switching pens. Really thinking about it a lot, but I don't know where I put it. So yeah, I don't know. But the pen is an interesting idea. It really does work, but it doesn't work, if that makes sense. It's basically they put the glue in the pen. This is the pen, and the glue goes out this side. Doesn't 100% work. Jeff, can you join just for a second? I know you're going to be going for a little bit, but can you just?
I might get it later. It's fine.
Just so I'm. Well, Audia's in here. Yeah. She's right now doing tours.
I'm assuming that you're being heard, so let's just make sure of that.
Yeah, I think I am. Oh, I do not like that.
Yep, there you go.
Is everyone hearing me well with the microphone? Please give me a thumbs up if you hear me with the microphone.
I heard you. I heard the sound. You didn't hear it?
Yeah, I heard, but I'm just saying, is that from my regular microphone or is it from this microphone? I actually have a new microphone. It's not too far away from me. It's like really close to me, but it's not close enough, if that makes sense. And yeah, so I'm just working on 310 right now. I think that's going to be good. And then the next one I'm going to work on is 2 and 1. Get those out of the way so I don't have to deal with those. Then today I'm planning on trying to take some pictures, decent pictures of my business stuff. Someone asked me to take pictures and send them my pictures.
Get the shed.
What?
The shed.
Yeah, we'll work on the shed. We'll work on the shed too. I'm not gonna say we're gonna do all of it, but we'll probably get at least one more panel done.
Mm-hmm.
I think the inner panel. We had to wait until it was cooled, not cooled down, but we had to wait until it was the rain-soaked land wasn't in the way. Am I right?
Oh yeah, it stopped raining yesterday, but there was still water lying on the ground.
Yeah, and Jeff didn't want to do any of the shed when it was rain soaked, if that makes sense. And I don't blame him. I think having rain soaked land is not a good idea. Um, uh, Jeff says my Oklahoman accent is coming out every time I talk in certain ways. Right, dear?
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoman accent. And it's definitely Oklahoman. I've listened to the Oklahoman people, from people from Oklahoma, and yeah, they talk like this. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh yeah, I said I was going to do the small and the big, right? These things right here, this right here. So this is the big, and that's the small. So we're gonna do, and they're not overly big because the bigger ones is this one right here. This is the big, this is the medium, and this one right here is the small. So I'm going to be using the medium size. So yeah. Let's see if we got enough. No, I need more of the medium. But yeah. Now this works well when you actually have these things. This works well. It holds it. You can put it right into the little slot. It won't hold right into the little spot there. So I'm going to move this out of the way just for now. Put it probably over by the other stuff right there. Take this, go here, and go all the way around. This is actually the yeah, it's gonna fit nice. This is actually part of the, because this is a carousel horse. This is the carousel part right there, as you are seeing me doing that part right there. That is actually the carousel. The gold is the part of the carousel part. Okay, that goes there. So I'm doing the carousel at the moment. Oh, that did not go in the way I wanted it to. That's good. And then we go and get more 47. I am quite happy with the fact that this is, it's not hard for me to do a diamond painting. Don't get me wrong, I do like doing diamond paintings. I probably will start doing more diamond paintings once everything's said and done. But this was because I promised to do it, you know, and I want to keep getting it done. So on Sabbath, I usually work on it even more. That's what I usually do. You can ask my husband. He's here sitting with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go straight to doing this and like, let's get all a second row done. And I want to get as much done as possible. So, yeah. But I do have, if you look in the description, I do have a discount for you guys if you're watching and you want to order this beautiful painting. I do have a discount. You guys can try it out. I need to get in touch with FeeLookArt and find out if this is actually a double-sided adhesive or if it's a because double-sided adhesive is okay, yes, but poured glue is more superior in my mind. I've had poured glue. I know what poured glue is. I have a lot of diamond paintings I still need to finish up. And being over at my father-in-law's, I haven't worked with any of my diamond paintings due to the fact that I've been here. Would you agree, dear heart?
There's nowhere to store them.
There's just no place to store them over here. But we will be working toward getting into our own home. That's what Jeff and I are working on. We're really working hard on it. We never set up a what is it called? A GoFundMe or anything like that because we would love to finally get into our own home. But all in good timing, all in God's timing. So we're gonna wait, aren't we, dear?
Yep, I'm getting there.
We are. And like we were saying, we are right now going to be building a shed. Reason why we will be building the shed is so we can start the business of my husband's.
It's a little workshop, effectively.
It's a work. Well, it's not really a workshop, dear heart.
No, but it's a shelter for the bugs.
It's a shelter for the bugs. Yeah, it prevents birds from eating them. We're going to be doing something with bugs.
It's going to be animal food.
Yeah. It's going to be animal food, like, like not dogs and cats. Although dogs and cats have eaten flies, as far as I know.
Yeah, but it's not a regular thing.
No. No, it's not a regular thing. So, yeah, flies. So we're trying to get ourselves ready for the new larvae to come past. So I have to fix my husband's. I'm trying to fix this so it's nice and good. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Sorry, I'm checking these out. This mixer and I didn't do anything. These are very easy. They're big drills. They're gold. There. There. I think I got it now. And this one. There. Oh, I got one more, and then I can put these away. Number 2s are done. You have to make certain they are moved up there. This one pushed in like that. This one pushed in like that. think we got it all under control, and this one pushed in like that. I think we got those under control. This is all the big ones. So I'm right now working on a diamond painting, guys. I do have 728 coming in the mail. I don't know when it's gonna get here. Don't tell me. Oh, Murgles. Why did you fall on the floor? Oh, see if my husband can pick it up for me. Ah! Down underneath my
What did you throw?
my whatever you call it.
Pen?
It's not a pen.
What did you drop? Oh, your mouse.
Yeah, the mouse I cannot reach.
Yeah.
I have a mouse here and it just fell on the floor.
Constantly testing it.
I am not. I love that. He's like, I'm constantly testing the destruction of it, trying to destroy it, and I'm not. It just likes falling onto the ground. That's what happens. So we're going to do these little parts right here with the ones on it. I'm going to get those out of the way so I don't have to deal with those. They're going to be pretty easy to do because they're just little ones. As you can tell, I have all the gold ones right here. You see them right here. Now I'll aim it right here just so you can see the whole thing. See? Right here and here. So, yeah. I'm doing the big one first. These first. They're much easier to do than the others. Oh. I do know there's going to be background noise. That background noise is someone
else in the house.
Someone else in the house. What just happened here? And where did you come from? Where did you come from? I'm not seeing any missing, so I'll just put you in here. So we'll just keep going like this. And yeah, we are looking forward to Passover. We're going to go to Petrie. We were asked to bring something with us, so Jeff and I are going to be talking about what we're going to be bringing. It is in the text, honey. He said bring something with us. I don't know what to bring. I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm not sure what to bring, but he said bring your own. Bring your own silverware and cup and plate and all that. So we're going to be doing that too. So yeah, this one's pretty easy to do. I'm getting a lot done. So no, you go right where you belong. Thank you. So this is actually, if you look at a carousel, they have this the bars and stuff. Well, this part is the outside of the bars, or whatever, the bars to the other ones. This is what this is. Wouldn't you agree, dear?
What's that?
This is the outside of the bars, I think. Okay. Well, over here should be a... Can you give me that card over there? It's laying right there. I think it's looking pretty much like it's supposed to, but we'll see.
This one.
The pink card right over there, right behind the. There's a card there. No, go forward, backwards. Go backwards, backwards, backwards. You'll see it. Yeah, that one. And yeah, right here are the poles. Right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is to go for the poles. So yeah, that's what that's about. So I have something to look at to help me make certain I got it right. The pen is not my favorite. There's a reason why it's not my favorite. I don't like having residue coming from it, if that makes sense. Thank you. I don't mind it for the big part, but for the residue part, I don't like it. It keeps doing this amount of residue. You see that right there? I'll show you. Come on. Do you see the pink glue right here? That pink glue right there is the residue. I don't like having the residue, but I do like it, but I don't. I definitely love the concept of it. Love the concept. Absolutely love the concept of it. But I don't like the residue from it. Just so you know. I'm not one of those residue people. Okay. So we're going to go from the top down, or I'm just going to do, I think I'm going to do Y first because there's minimum amount. So 41. 41 right here. I have minimum amount. So I'm going to use that. And I think this is part of 41. So I'll put that there. And let's see. Yep, that's pretty much the same color. So I'm going to be working on this little section right there. There's not a whole lot I have to do, but it's enough. So I like going one at a time, and I like going at one color at a time. That's just something I do. I don't see, they don't have, with this new type of pen, it doesn't have where you can go several different, like, if you took off this pen right here and changed it to something else, maybe, but they don't have that type of setup. That's only for the other type of pens that people either have made for them or something like that. I've never worked with a rolling, those rolling things. Never worked with those. But I do know how to do triple or four drills at once. I have done that. But like I said, I'm trying out their pen. This is one part of the experience. Try out their pen, see what I think of their pen. Try out this, try out that. So, and this is what I'm talking about, the residue. There's pink residue coming off. And that's the one thing I don't like, is the pink residue. And you have to get it completely off. I'm not liking it. Too much pink in it. Not in the drill. I'm talking about too much residue. You have to get all the residue off. If I could find my other diamond painting pen, I would right about now, because at least there's no residue in it. But there is in this one. But other than that, I do love the drills are mostly perfect. The that works. Okay. I finally got the residue off. It took a little bit of time because you have to be careful when you're working with this because the residue loves to stick on your diamond painting. And that's what I'm talking about there. I got rid of the residue. So, yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let me check this and see if I can get rid of all the extra residue that's on this pen. If I could find my glue dots, I would use that instead. I do have glue dots. They're called Zots. And for Australia, they're called Zots. And I have Zots glue dots for something else, but I could actually use it for diamond painting. But this is better. Now it's going nice and freely now. 41. You can go there. I have plenty of Y. Keep me busy. Chickens are doing well, although 2 of them are molting right now, which means we're not going to get any eggs at all from 2 of them because they are in the molting stage. Trying to get better plumage, I guess. And they do that when it's close to fall, which it is autumn here. I did find that out from the chicken area that they will molt in fall. Fall or winter is when they molt. Well, I have 2 chickens right now molting. And there's no eggs coming from them. So Jeff and I figured out why they're not eggs. Because they're molting at the moment. And you can actually see it because their skin, not their skin, but their feathers are all blotchy and everything. It's very interesting to see. When you agree, dear heart.
What's it?
The molting. They're all blotchy.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah, they're all blotchy. And you saw them now, right? So our chickens are going through a molt at the moment. Okay. I'm trying not to touch the this part so it doesn't stick on my hand. But it is sticky, I'll let you know that now. And we are almost done with the Y. So I'm just letting you know my plans and thinking that everyone should know that what we do, my husband and I do. We will not be live during the Feast of Unleavened unless it's a day of that is not a high Sabbath. If it's a high Sabbath, there is no way we will be on. Jeff and I agreed on that. We have so much we have to do to get the businesses up and running. My business is up and running. They want me to send them pictures of my products so they can help do flyers for some odd reason. I don't understand why the flyers, but that's okay. They're thinking I need to sell things in Australia only, and it's like that's not what an online business is all about. Jeff and I talked about that, and it's like, this is an online business. It's not, but I do understand why they want me to have the insurance. I understand that 100% now. The reason for the insurance is in case you guys get damaged or hurt. It can't be on the business, but it'll protect protect you, is what they told me. So we are now going to do 45. I think this is 45. Let me check. I think so. I think so. I think so. Yeah, 45, which is actually an AB. This is AB. This is an AB. This is very, very minute AB, but it's still an AB. On the very bottom here. So we're going to go here, put that there, here, put that there. And I'm going to go for all the little dots. Can you see what I'm doing? Just let me know. If you can't see the dots, I'm trying to make sure you see all the dots. And I'll bring this down even closer so you can see the dots. Now can you see what I'm doing? So I'm doing the dots. Let's see, what else can I tell you? We are going to be making our own bread. We need to make certain we have the flour to make our own bread. We have the yeast. I know that for a fact. But do we have enough flour? I don't know. We could make our own bread. We do have a bread maker, don't we, dear?
We do, yes. And but I don't think we have bread flour right now.
I think we do, but I don't know where. Seriously, I'm getting frustrated with this. Getting pink all over. I'm talking about the glue is everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. I need to get off the canvas before I can finish this. There we go. Not enjoying the pink being everywhere. Now it should look good. Yeah, it's now looking good on the canvas. I still do Diamond Art Studio, but the thing is, well, not Diamond Art Studio, but Diamond Art, I still have quite a bit of their stuff I need to work on. I have a few other things I still have, but FeeLookArt right now is a collab, and I promised I would work on the collab, so I'm going to be doing the collab. I'm in 38 minutes in, which is pretty good. I'm doing pretty good and getting everything in and done. I do want to try and learn how to do what you call shorts, YouTube shorts, but I just don't know how. I've never made YouTube shorts. I don't know how you do it. I've never learned how to edit, and I've been on YouTube for almost 7 years. Jeff says, when is it? When was it that I came onto YouTube, honey?
Early
2019, I know that. And it started with Sophie and Toffee.
Yeah.
I still get Sophie and Toffee off and on. So yeah. But like I said, YouTube, I've been on YouTube for quite a while. For quite a while. And I've been enjoying YouTubing. There you go. So, oh, I missed a Y. Why? Why did I miss a Y? There's two Y's right there, and I didn't even see them. Two Y's. That's so funny. Not funny, haha, but you know, funny. Yeah, one more Y, and I should be done with the Y's. I thought I had all the Y's done, but it says that I didn't have any of the Y's done. I really want to fix this just for a second. I'm going to roll it just a tad, just to see what I got here. And I'm going to fix this just a tad. Sorry guys, I'm right now trying to get this so it looks pretty even. So I'm going to pull this one out. Good. Okay. 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 Good. That's okay. I'm just fixing this real quick because it looks horrible. And if it looks horrible, it's not going to hold what I want to do. So we want this to aim upward like that. Okay. I got it now. I have it. Okay. That looks really, really, really good. You can go underneath if you wish. All of you can go underneath. Okay, that looks good. And that keeps it nice and flush down on that. That looks good. And let me fix this other part right here, because I kind of messed up on when I put these on.
I know what I need to be doing right now.
What?
Trimming my mustache.
That's a good idea. Trim that lovely mustache of yours.
Get outside.
Okay, we got that fixed. And it looks much better. So I'm happy with that. It is warm here. I can feel it because my body is getting a little hot. And I'm wearing bamboo, which should keep me cool, but yeah, long story short, it doesn't completely keep me cool. Because of that, because I did that, because I pushed it back a little, I do have two more black, which is 310s. 310s? So I need to do two more 310s because I did push back. So we're going to do that. Now, sometimes I don't do diamond painting. Sometimes I do clay work. Sometimes I do resin work on my Fridays. But because I'm in this collab, I have to do diamond painting because I have to finish it. You know, work on it and finish it off. It's going to take me a while because I know how I am with diamond paintings. Audie should know how I am with diamond paintings. I hate to admit it, but I'm quite slow even after 7 years of or 6 years of doing diamond paintings. I'm still quite slow. I never took on the speed. I don't think there's any of those. No, I didn't think so. And yeah, that's 1. And 2 is the plus sign. I don't see any plus signs in there either. Nope. No plus signs. No. So I got the pink, the blue, that. And number 4 and 5 is up here. So 4. Nope, that's 5. 4 is this one, which is 3. 4 is an equal sign. And I don't see any equal signs in here either. I don't think I see any equal signs. No, I don't see any equal signs, but I do see quite a bit of those, which is 7, 8, 3. But don't worry about that right now. I am going to put this right here. Okay. 5 is definitely there, which is T. There's quite a few T's in here. It's the big T at that. So I have the big T. So that's number 5. Woo! Wow, is it warm here? I can feel it. So I'm going to go and do the T's. Now is the time I just go very slightly pull up. You don't need to pull a whole lot, but yeah. Let's go here and let's do the 1, 2, 3. So all T's are in now. This one needs to be pushed back there. Okay, so that starts the T, and I'm going into the line. So I go the first one, which is up here. Should be up there. Yeah, there. First one right up here. That's a large T. We want that large T into the thing. Then you have the next T in the second line. So when I go across, I have 2 T's right here. So I go 1 right there, 1 right here. And then you look into the second row and you check for the T's. And I have 1 right here, 2 right underneath the 1 right here, and 1 over by the L. And look across very slowly because you don't want to go too fast, because if you go too fast, you can sometimes miss them. And I did have an equal sign. You little, Okay, 321. I'll need 321 next. Can't believe I missed the equal sign. I just saw it right here. There's some right there. So you want to go here. 2, 3, 4. I will tell you, there has been times where I miss a T or I miss the number or whatever, the symbol. I do miss it once in a while. And it goes, so you look in the rows. You look in the rows. If you see a T, or and you won't miss it because it actually has like a red little, a red or a, excuse me. Please forgive me. I just sneezed. And it has a little It has red around the T, so you can actually see it. Some of these diamond paintings don't have that red around the T, and this one does. So I'm right now doing the T. Yep. More T's. Okay. So we got that little row done. So we're going to the next row. I like doing one color at a time. This is how I've done diamond paintings. Jeff can confirm it. When I do, no, I'm not doing it all at once. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it hit me like, what in the world? Why did I sneeze? Oh, these symbols are very clear. Gotta say, they are more clear than some of these diamond paintings I've seen. If you can't see them, it's like. But I missed the two Y's right down there. I was like, oh no. And there's another Y. They hide themselves so well. Did you know that? They can actually hide so well. Okay. Not complaining, just saying they actually hide very, very well. I'm supposed to be up there, and I'm right now on the bottom. It's hilarious. So that's a Y right there, and I gotta fix that. Yeah, so I'm checking for big T's. Nope, that's not a T. I like going into the little sections, seeing what T's I'm missing. And I'm wearing glasses, guys. Yes, you heard me correct. I don't normally, I used to not wear glasses, but I'm wearing glasses at the moment. Until I can grow my own, there's a certain plant I can grow to fix my eyes, in which I plan on, and it's actually called a ruby saltbush. That will help clear my eyes up, and I won't have any problems. But right now, I have a little bit of problems because I have to wear glasses. It's basically for tiny things like tiny letters and tiny this, tiny that. I noticed it when I turned 52, I think, is when my eyes started acting up. Right there?
About that time, Jane, yes.
Well, I am 52, but what I mean is at the very beginning of 52.
Yeah, 51 maybe.
No, I don't think I wore glasses when I was 51.
Not even at the very finish?
No.
No.
I think it started when I turned 52.
Okay.
It was really strange because I usually never wore glasses. But it's only just to see the small letters when I'm reading. Yeah. Like when I'm reading scripture or when I'm doing things like that. Yeah. Yeah, that why you just hit on me, and it's like, wait a minute, where did you come from? Seriously, I'm like, where did you come from? You weren't supposed to be there. Oh well, I'll get it. I'll get it covered shortly. It's only one Y, but yeah. So as I just said, I have to wear glasses at the moment until I take Ruby Saltbush for about a month, I think is what I read. And then I will be good to go where I don't have to wear glasses ever again. When you agree, dear heart.
That'll be nice. Yeah.
And even you get to take ruby saltbush, and that'll help your glass situation.
Mm-hmm.
Won't that be awesome?
That'd be nice.
Because that's one of the healing properties of the ruby saltbush. It'll actually help heal your eyes on the inner side, and then you don't ever have to wear glasses again. So that's my plan anyway. Checking. I go into little sections. I think that's the best way to do some of these is in little sections, because if you do it in one whole big section, it's like, why did I do that? And yeah. So I have tea going down this way, and I have one tea right there. I'm just double checking for teas. I have some teas right in here, some teas right there, a tea and tea there. So like I said, I'm really looking for teas. Oh, it should go smoothly for Jeff and I. I mean, we're looking forward to when our eyesight is back to good. And we're claiming the healing. So, and yeah, sorry, I kind of lost my wording there for a second. So there's the teas. We're going to get y'all. Yes, we are. I'm talking to the teas. If you don't know it by now, I always talk to inanimate objects. Jeff finds it endearing or funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually talk to inanimate objects. I'll even talk to, what is the other thing I talk to, honey, that's inanimate? No, you don't. That's what I usually say. No, you don't. Like my resin. If it slips, I'm like, no, you don't. You are not going to fall on me. So I talk to inanimate objects. Or if it's beading, Murgles talk about beading. If a bead falls off or falls onto the floor, I'm like, no, you don't. I need you to stay right where I put you. Oh, well. We're getting there because the teas are all being covered. I usually go live for about 2 hours and then I get off. That's what I usually do. Sometimes, like on gaming, I go for a good 3 hours or up to 4 hours. I miss gaming. I'm waiting on, well, you know who I'm waiting on, Audie. Because I have a partner, a gaming partner who joins me in gaming. And we just talk about all kinds of stuff while we're gaming. Don't we?
We do a lot of things while we're gaming, dear.
Yep. Oh, by the way, when is Dragon Quest?
It already started.
Oh, it did?
Yep.
How long do I have before everything needs to be on?
I will check.
Good idea. Good idea. I play Shop Titans, which is fun. It doesn't take away from my thinking or anything. I think on the Heavenly Father, even though I'm playing the game, it's like it doesn't take away from him, if that makes sense. Because the computer does all the gaming for you. You're not using like a joystick or anything. 2T. It kind of, oh my word, that's hilarious. I just saw TNT in this. That's so funny. TNT. That's just so funny. Okay, now it's time to switch them around. That's the way. And right here. Oh, that's stuff he uses. Makes me sick. Really makes me sick to my stomach. A certain aftershave or whatever it is that someone uses, there's certain aftershaves that gets to me. And not in a good way. Makes my stomach sick. Would you agree there, Hart?
What are we looking at there?
I was saying that the certain aftershaves makes me sick.
Yeah, certain smells.
And right now, your dad just used it.
Yeah, strong smell. I wonder why though. Doesn't usually bother.
Unless he's going out.
Possibly. It is. Well, it's Friday.
Yeah, but he likes going out to eat. Dear Heart, I'm gonna have to have you talk to them for a couple minutes. Because guess what? Nature calls. Did you hear me?
Yep, I heard you.
Nature calls, and
Okay.
I can't hold it back anymore. So go ahead and talk to them. Tell them your plans. Whatever.
I don't have plans. What makes you think I'm just the face of a man who plans things?
Ow.
Actually, it might be, but you never know. I do know one thing. I'm perfectly incapable of diamond painting.
Not really when it comes to black and white.
Not completely, no. But let's just say there's no point in me starting.
I can get you like a black and white type of diamond.
Yeah. Let's see this one. I mean, I do have one. It's around somewhere.
We don't know where it is right now.
Not right this minute.
Oh.
No, so plans for today, as far as I'm concerned, is may or may not go into town to pick up a couple of items. But if we don't, we can do it on Saturday when we have to go in anyway. Like everyone else, we probably have a shortage of oil here, but I read an article just this morning. The reason why oil prices shot up is because everybody got panicking over the Strait of Hormuz. But then someone discovered that Saudi Arabia can send oil via their east-west oil pipeline and pump it out into the, into tankers waiting in the Red Sea instead. And Iran can't do squat about it. So expect the oil prices to go back down. I don't know what, there was a huge fuss about 20% of the oil going through the strait anyway. It does raise the question here in Australia, and probably most other places around the world. Everybody's got oil. Why don't we refine it? But if I do that, I'll get into politics, and we don't want politics. This is a crafting show. So the only thing we're crafting today, together, hopefully, is the next panel on the shed. And I must say, I haven't been impressed with the shed so far. It clips together nicely, but it doesn't stay together. We've had it fall apart as we shift it a few times, even after putting screws in it. So the only thing I can think of longer term is that when we do get to where we're going, I'm going to build a shed myself, although not in the traditional sense of the word. See, here's the thing. In Australia, provided you keep the outside dimensions to less than 10 square meters, you don't need development approval. So that's a 3 by 3 meter space, or about a 10 foot by 10 foot space, roughly. And that is big enough, for example, for a workshop, or a chook pen, or a little camping zone. And you can build it out of whatever you want, because it's not an official structure. So you can build it out of old tires, you can build it out of earth bags, you can build it out of compressed dirt, you can build it out of... Or even bottles, as my wife said, yes. You can cement the bottles together. But preferably so that the little open holes are on the inside, otherwise it'll play music every time the wind blows. That could annoy us and the neighbours. But there are such things as a house of bottles. But my plan in that case would be for maximum internal area, that I although maybe not, I might build a square one. You don't get as much internal area, but you don't have to worry so much about, like, you can have... Yes, I'm getting to that, dear. Because building square allows you to have cross supports, as it were. Like, put the earth bags together like bricks. You can still do the same with round. The idea when you use earth bags is that you put a layer of barbed wire in between. And you can build it round all the way around until you get up to the height where you have to put a door in. And then you put a little hoop, like, has anyone ever seen those geodesic domes? I'm thinking of putting a geodesic dome on top with a couple of, like, not glass shatters when it hails, and it does hail out here. It hasn't hailed for a long time, but it does. So something, well, either that or put a shutter over the glass, you know, but maybe perspex or something, so that you've got a combined window skylight, and have little
Okay, I'm back.
whatever it is. And of course, an alternative is cob. Look up cob. It's interesting stuff.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Nature calls. You can't leave nature. Really can't fight nature, even if you wanted to. And trust me, I wanted to. But I was like, nope. When it happens, it happens. There's nothing I can do about it. What one was I doing on teas? So yeah, Jeff was telling you some of our plans. We actually plan on building a chook pen, rounded chook pen. he has a certain way he wants to build it, and he kind of wants to use like sandbags or something like that. I think I remember him telling me.
Well, the way it works, you know those kind of, you know the bags that we get the chook food in?
Yeah,
Okay, like that, but bigger, and
yeah,
you just fill them with dirt.
okay.
And once they're filled, you kind of seal them up just the exact same way that you'd seal up any of those bags with the, like you put the, you run the threading over the top,
Yeah,
and you just mark out a circle on the ground, in this case 3.3 meters wide,
yeah.
and that is the outside of where the bags come to, so that you can say
Sorry.
it's within their limits, right?
Right.
And then as you build it up as you go, you between every row of bags you put down a layer of barbed wire. That's what helps bind the bags together. Push it into the tops, as it were. Okay?
Oh, so the barbed wire holds it in
The
place.
barbed wire holds the bags in place, but you also stack them like bricks as you go. Okay?
Yeah, that makes 100% sense. But how are we going to make the trick pen? Like not the trick pen itself, but how do we have it set up where the chooks can lay their eggs?
Well, as you go, as you come up the walls, you build into the walls. You just grab a perch or a stick or whatever it is you're trying to have, and you shove it in between those two rows of bags.
Mm.
So if you want a roosting spot, make the shelf first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Long enough, and then you shove it almost all the way through to the back part of the wall, to the outside of the wall,
Mm-hmm.
so that the inside is. In fact, you could do it so that it goes all the way through, so that when they lay, it sort of rolls down to the outside.
Yeah, that's kind of what we wanted.
Because you leave a gap, right? And it's only one bag high.
Right.
Okay, and to stop other things getting in, you just put mesh there, and you put a little flap, so that when you shut it down, nothing gets through. But when you open it, the eggs roll out, and there they are. Okay, that's one potential way to do it.
Well, and I said something about why, didn't I?
Yeah, and then you just build a little ladder and you prop it up against the shelf, or nail it to the shelf so they can't knock it down.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, and then they just all perch there.
Well, that's our hope, and we can keep
Right.
snakes out too. I think you can with this setup. We can keep snakes out.
You can. You have to put down a concrete ring to start with, say about 4 inches deep.
Uh-huh.
Right, and fairly wide, unfortunately. So it still requires quite a bit of concrete if you're going to do that.
Oh, I don't need this. I need number 4.
And then when you get to the top, as in you get to the height where you put the door in and you can walk through, and there's another layer of earth bags over the top.
Yeah.
That's when you put the little geodesic dome on top for light and just kind of finishing it off, and it's got a nice
What happened to 321?
sloped roof.
Oh, there
now.
it is.
It's just deals with things.
I'm looking for 321.
But I might not do that. I might use a different method yet. We don't know.
We haven't decided what method we want to go with the chicken coop. But we are definitely probably going to build the chicken coop first to test things out. Am I right with what I'm saying, honey?
Mm-hmm.
So that's our plan on that. We're trying to get ourselves onto our own land and not stay here much longer. Because too much is going on. Too much is going on. Okay, now I know I saw another equal sign. Where's the equal sign? So let's just finish these equal signs. I forgot, I didn't see the equal signs at first. I kept looking for the equal signs, and then when I was working on the T's, I saw the equal signs. I will say this is pretty shiny. It's pretty. Now, I saw equal signs somewhere here. Over there. Just double checking, triple checking, making certain I get all the equal signs. And did you know when you're looking at the diamond painting and you're looking for like equal signs and stuff like that, they sometimes blend together. Don't they, dear?
Yeah, they can.
They sometimes blend together. So I'm like looking for the equal signs just to make certain I don't miss any. And I don't see any more, so knock on wood, I hope they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Hide and seek game then. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure I got all the equal signs, but they don't seem to be there. So I think I got them all. Don't quote me on it. I am very capable of getting them, but yeah, they do good hide and seek. Very, very good hide and seek. So now we are going with number 6, which is the Smalties. Whee! We're playing Smalties now. I see plenty of Smalties that I need to put together. So there's some up here. There's some in here. I've seen a few in here. There's some small T's in there, in here. So I know where the T's are. I saw those baby T's. I call them the small T's. They're actually just, T. But they're the, okay, there's the big T and there's the small T. And this one's the small T. Okay, I'm going to go downward instead of over. So I'm going to look through this little section right here. You see all that black right in there? I'm looking through this little section right in here to see if I have any small T's laying around. No small T's. Looking through this little section right here. No small T's. Keep going. No small T's, but boom, there's the small T's. Or, well, I guess I can use that word. The small T's are not hiding on me. So we're going to do the small T's. Yay! It is a little warm today. I'll tell you that now in Australia. It is a little warm because my body is kind of sweaty at the moment. Or Jeff would call it glowing at the moment. Too much heat. And people say I've been losing weight because of the oh, and I missed some small T's over there. Woohoo! So happy I pay attention. So there's small T's over here. Are you seeing it? I can't move it over so you can see the T's, but I'm clicking them. There's some small T's right in that little section right there. I'll show you. That little section right in here. There's some small T's. So we'll do the small T's. I will tell you the drills are pretty decent. I have had maybe a couple of trash drills, but no major trash drills in this kit so far, which is kind of nice.
Oh, imagine how frustrating it would be if every second drill was trash.
Ugh, I don't want to even talk about it. I just want to deal with this little section right here and get all the little tiny small T's done. Oh, I didn't have anything on my thing. So you should be able to see it. There you go. So this is a small T right here. And you're seeing the problem is this camera supposed to go bigger or smaller, and we're still having like a slight hot front here in Australia.
Right.
Jeff and I were like, wow. And I'm right now like, wow, because it's autumn here. It's fall.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be hot at all.
No.
But nope, the thing says, nope, we're going to make it hot today.
We're thinking of putting in a complaint with the Bureau of Meteorology.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely planning
Get your act together, people.
Yeah. They tell us it's not going to be hot, and it is hot, and it's like, really? Really? Although my body warns me ahead of time, doesn't it, of how hot it gets?
Yeah.
Because when it gets hot, usually the next day, the next day or the day after it rains, it storms. If it gets too hot, my body kind of warns me ahead of time. But the thing is, I've always been able to tell the storms before it happens. I told Jeff when I first married him. I said, honey, I can tell you when the storm's going to hit. Even better than a meteorologist. What will happen is my body will actually go into extreme pain, and it starts, you remember I told you I had back surgery? Well, that back surgery, that spot, part where the surgical spot is, it goes into a pulsing. I get pulses when it's in pain, and it's like telling me there's a storm on its way. And I'll tell my husband, and I'll say, Jeff, there's a storm on its way. And we get prepared for it, don't we, dear? Because he knows when I say there's a storm on its way, the meteorologist will later on say there's a storm on its way, but it doesn't show the storm until the day, like one day before. And my body kind of warns me 2 to 3 days before it hits. Wouldn't you agree, dear Hurt?
Yeah, you fairly early.
Yeah, so I kind of know, because what will happen is the low pressure hits. And when that low pressure hits, my back starts spasming, and it starts hurting, and I'm like, now the thing is, I kind of knew when rain or when storms were coming, even when I was young. And no, I didn't have any back problems at that time. And I just knew, because I've just always been able to do that. So when I say there's a storm on its way, and I say it's a fairly strong storm, well, I end up being right. Even you remember Mount St. Helens before it erupted? I remember telling my grandmother when I was about 2 or 3 days before it hit. 2 or 3 days before it hit, I was like, there's something going to happen. I can feel it. And I even told this to my grandmother, and I'm like, there's something going to happen. She goes, what do you mean? And I'm like, I just feel something. And I didn't say bad, but I'm like, there's something going to hit. Something's going to happen. 2 days later, guess what happens? Mount St. Helens blows up. I just know. It's something I've been able to do when I was little, and I'm still able to do to this day. I just know. And it's just, so ever since I had that surgery, it's advanced. Is that what I should call it? It's advanced. Like, I can feel it a lot faster than I used to.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It's advanced, I guess is the word I'm trying to say. So yeah, I can tell when bad storms are on its way. I can just feel it. But since the surgery, I've been able to feel it so fast it's not funny. So yeah, because the low pressure is so strong nowadays. When the storm hits, it's like, there's a storm coming, honey. He doesn't even have to ask because I've been married to him for almost 12 years. There's a storm coming, honey. And he's like, he doesn't even ask how I know. And we get prepared for that storm. There's been a couple things I don't like about living at my father-in-law's. One thing I don't like is that when the storm happens, or when something happens, the lights flicker off and on. Would you agree, dear heart?
Yeah, well...
It does. It flickers off and on.
Yeah.
When the storm comes.
Yeah, we do get it sometimes. I'd like a more stable connection.
Same here. That's one thing Jeff and I are looking into, is getting more stable connection for our land when the time comes. We want to have a very strong connection, so we don't have to worry about the lights going off. And we also want to become self-sufficient. That's something Jeff and I discussed, and we're like, yeah, we want to be self-sufficient. We need to be self-sufficient. So that's something my husband and I are working on. We want to grow our own food. Can't do it here. But we are blessed that the Heavenly Father has opened up a door where we can actually do soldier fly larvae. That's a prayer answer for us. My father-in-law said, you can do this, and he even showed us where we can put the shed. And that's what Jeff is talking about when he says he's putting up the shed, because we're going to be putting up the shed so we can have the black soldier fly larvae in there. And there will be no more, what is it called? There will not one thing you won't have. Okay, good. I'm seeing I saw my movement of my hand. The black soldier flies will be protected from birds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I won't say it'll be protected from snakes. I don't know if the black soldier flies will be protected from snakes. But it definitely will be protected from birds. They can't come in. Ow. Only thing I don't like about the desk, I'm going to tell you about my desk. This desk is what you call a drafting desk. One you can do, like, you take drafting paper, and yeah, it's a drafting desk. But it has sharp ridges. I'm going to show you the sharp ridges. This is sharp right here. This is the end result of the sharpness. If you look at this is that sharp ridge right there. So yeah, that's not any fun. Where am I? Am I able to show you the whole thing? Ah, good. You can see it. So yeah, sharp ridge. Ah, good. Sorry, I'm talking to myself out loud. But yeah, this thing is sharp on my wrist. But yeah, the shed is a 3x3 shed. A no able shed? What do you mean by no able shed? Sorry. It is actually pretty easy to put together. It's just not, I mean, it's supposed to be very easy to put together, but it's not really all that easy. But it's a 3x3 shed. It's a 3 meter by 3 meter shed, isn't it, hun? 3 meter?
That's what we have.
Yeah, 3 meter by 3 meter.
But that's what we have.
That's what we have. We're working on building it to, because that will be for the soldier fly larvae. I'm doing good on time too. Checking on the time, and I'm getting quite a bit done. I have a lot of little T's in here, so I gotta use the T's and get the T's done. I do miss talking to the community. We used to have like a diamond painting community, but I do more than just diamond paint now. And I do resin, I do clay, I do jewelry. I make my own jewelry. And most of the time on Wednesdays, you guys will see me only doing jewelry. That is the thing I have to keep working on, is my stock for jewelry. I enjoy making the jewelry. I've made quite a few jewelries. Quite a few. Now and the thing is, I can use my clay and make jewelry out of the clay. I can make jewelry out of my resin. Like I have little resin things I can make. Marbles. You weren't supposed to do that. Thank you. I thought I had you on the right way. Didn't. Good. So yeah, shed. We have but I'm kind of confused with what you mean by a no able shed. Jeff, do you understand what a no able shed is? That's what she said. And I'm like, what is a no able shed?
No clue.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
We'll have a chat later.
Definitely a chat
or she can explain in the comments. I don't mind either way.
I don't know what a no able shed is.
Especially with the apostrophe in it.
No, she changed it. Indeed, you'll get through the baby TS. Movable shed. Yes, it will be movable.
Yes, yeah, you can pick it up.
We can actually pick it up. It'll be heavy.
It's heavy. You'll need like at least 4 people.
You'll need 4 or 5 people, and you'll have to put it on a big what is it called?
Flatbed truck.
Flatbed truck, so you can take it over to, and we can actually, on our own land, we can actually take that shed and we can fix it where we put the cement in it. I'm still trying to figure out what a baby TS is. What is a baby TS? Oh, you don't go there. You go in this one. So, yeah. I think. No, I still have more teas. I have still more baby teas. Baby teas. Oh, baby teas. Oh, yeah. You'll get through the baby teas. Yes, the teas. For a second, I'm like, TS. What is TS? Oh, never mind. I understand now. It went over my head for a second. Yeah, I know what you meant. It went over my head for a second. It really did. It went over my head for a second. It was like, where are you talking about, baby T? Baby TS. Oh, you mean T's. Okay, now I understand. Yeah. Oh, and the Instagram I have for a different thing I had, gadgets and gadgets, but I closed gadgets and gadgets because no one was willing to help me get that one up and running. They say they would, but they never called me. So I said one thing I told my husband when they offered to say that they were going to help me. I was going to give them that chance to help me so I can get that business going. And what happened was crickets. Crickets. Like literally no one called. And I was like, if they don't call, I'm closing down 100% gadgets and gadgets. And that's what I did. I'll be taking it off of my list soon so no one goes to gadgets and gadgets. It's kind of sad that I have to close it because they said they were going to help me and then they don't help me. So what do you do if no one helps you? When they say they're going to help you, they go, I dare you. So I took the dare and I started the store and no help. No one helped me get gadgets and gadgets running. Yeah, yeah. And I plan on just working hard on RCC Shop and Jewelry. And that is my goal. Work on RCC Shop and Jewelry and get it really going nice and fluid. The person who wants me to do the RCC Shop and Jewelry, not that I don't want to do it, but what I mean is Minnie Rivers, she wants me to do a flyer. Now, I have some sad news to tell you. I am blocked, like literally blocked, from coming on Facebook. Like they blocked me because I kept saying interested over and over again. And because I did that, they thought I was a bot and they blocked me. They banned me. So that's what happened on Facebook. I lost my Facebook page. I lost everything. So what can I do? There's nothing I can really do. And I know I saw another T. Where are you? There you are. Now I'm going to just double check and see if I got all the little T's. Nope. I just saw another little T. There's a tiny little T. There's a tiny little T. And there's a tiny little, where did you go? T. And I'm just double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking to make sure I got all the T's. I will tell you that sometimes when you're looking at this, they blend in so well. They blend in so well. Sometimes you miss it by like by one drill, and you find out later, oh, there's another little T. I thought I had everything. That's what happens with those. Yeah, it has, and I'm not sure what's going on with them. I was in a beading group, you know, a very nice beading group. I am getting a lot of beads. I am paying over $1,000 for my beads, but they're real. I'm not using fake. I'm not using fake. I actually have real. If you want, I can show you real pearls. I actually have real pearls. I have real gemstones, like 100% real. Okay, so we're now on L. Woohoo! L! Number 7 is L. And there's a lot of L's in here. I think I've seen all the T's. I'm not sure if they're done. Yeah, I think I got them all. I'm pretty sure I did. Don't quote me.
I've temporarily solved my bread problem.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the cake I made.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let them eat cake.
Yep. Let them eat cake. I made cake last night. It's been a while since I baked. I love baking. It's one of my baking was one of my fortes.
It tastes slightly like apples.
But honey, it's good. You
I
said
didn't
you
say that was
liked
a
it.
bad thing.
Okay.
I just said it tastes slightly like apples, and there's a reason for that, as you know.
Yeah, because I made it out of applesauce.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a little denser.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little denser. But yeah, apples. So I made a cake with applesauce. That bypassed the butter, that bypassed the milk, and I went straight to water, applesauce, and eggs. That's all I did, and the cake mix. It's not by scratch. Although I do know how to make cake by scratch too. But no, we got and I made it with applesauce. Turned out pretty good. Jeff is eating it right now. He likes my cake. Okay. That is the L right in this little section right here. Yeah. Oh, you would love to see the pearls? Awesome. Yeah. I still have some oysters waiting for me to open. And I can't find them right now. I don't know where they're at. But they're real. They're real pearls. And what's interesting is I also received some pearl beads. Like someone gave me real pearl beads. How you can tell a pearl bead from fake pearls is they're heavy. They're heavier than they're heavy. They're heavy. I'll admit they are pretty heavy. Not overly heavy, but what I mean is they're heavier than the fake or the faux pearls. They are heavy. So yeah. So anyways, I got fake, not fake, but I got real pearl beads. But I still have the faux pearls too. which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. Jeff thinks I should probably teach people how to make jewelry. That's another thing he thought about that I should do. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. See what happens. I keep telling everyone I'm moving, and we will be moving. We just don't know exactly when. We have to get everything kind of situated to do so. But we do have a place we're going for Passover. And we're looking forward to it. We are. No L's in these little sections now. So this is the next one. L's are pretty easy to find in this one. It's not blending in. It might blend in more in this little section because there's P's and L's in here. And that makes it more blended. But this section, not blending. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Yes, I lost my oysters. I'm not kidding. I bought them from online and I lost my oysters. Oh dear. There was like 15 oysters. For real. And I can't find them. I found 4 of them, but I can't find my other oysters. It's like, where are they? I even told Jeff about it too. I'm like, I have other oysters, honey, and I can't find them. So yeah, I lost my oysters. That would be good on a t-shirt, wouldn't it? I lost my oysters. Instead of losing your marbles, you lost the oysters. Okay, never mind. You're getting what I'm meaning, but it's hilarious. Oh well, I'll find them again. Everything gets lost in this place. I hate to admit it, but it does. It really gets lost in this place. My ring is hanging up on a necklace in the bedroom. The one that's my wedding band, my ring. That's hanging up on in the bedroom. I know where that is at all times. Last night, a ladybug flew through by my ear at night. That was weird. I didn't know ladybugs were active during nighttime. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I might do that. I might set up. I lost my oysters instead of lost my marbles. That would be so funny. There would be humor in it. But the truth is, I did lose my oysters. I lost the oysters that I bought, and I was like, where are they? So yeah, I'll find them. I do have 4 of them, but I have 15 others that needs to be opened, and I haven't found them yet. If I pray, maybe y'all will help me find them. Because I plan on putting them in a cage, a jewelry cage to be put on, like, it'll look like a bird cage, not bird cage, but a spiral cage, and it'll be going across and not probably with amber between them. That's an idea I had. because the bird cage can take plain oysters like that. Not oysters. Why did I say oyster? That's pretty teeny. That is very teeny. That's not. Pardon? That was tiny. So I found one or two weird looking ones. I was just trying to do this one right over here with the L. I don't have it set up where you can actually see what I'm doing. I do plan on getting another web whatever it's called, web camera. Another web camera to the side so you can see what I'm doing. But I can't right now. Don't have money to do that yet. And last night I was talking to PayPal. That was so funny. She's like, I found out that you have like a business account on PayPal, and I just want to make certain. Boom! Boom, boom. You little tease.
What's going on now, dear?
You little tease. Audie knows what I'm talking about.
Something didn't click into place.
No. Hide and go seek teas. Hide and seek teas, and I just found them. All I was doing was the L's, and I'm seeing the T's.
That could be a problem.
Hide and seek teas. That's why I said you little teas. As in the, not T-E-A-S-E, but the T's as in T with a apostrophe S. Love those teas. Got to love those teas. Grr, grr, grr. Audie knows what I'm talking about. They hid very well. I really believed I had them. Really, really believed it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I found the teas, guys. I found more teas. Yep. Let me finish this L's, and then I'm going to do a couple of T's, and then I'll go back to the L's. Cannot believe those little T's decided to show up while I was working on the L's. Grr, grr, grr. Of course there was more. Yeah, of course. I'm like, you little... You little tease. You little tease. Grr, grr, grr. Okay, well, anyway. We'll deal with the T's shortly. Let me just deal with the L's first. It's warm. So it's really warm here. I'm like really sweating like bullets here. Like hot. Aren't I, dear? You can see the sweat pouring off of me right now. Make certain I drink my water, right? Jeffrey, can you go get me my, what's that one drink that I always have in the room? It's in the room. It's my, has my dolphins on it.
Yeah.
I cannot believe the T's just showed up. Grr, grr, grr. And you understand why I said grr, grr, grr. It's like, why?
I have no idea where to put it.
I do. I know exactly where to do it, but put it, but I need the strength. Now, one thing I do with water is I'll mix juice in with the water. It makes that one. It makes the juice last. Jeff and I discussed that when I first came to Australia. He's like, "This is how I do it," and he showed me it, and it's like that makes 100% sense. Wouldn't you agree, dear?
What makes 100% sense?
Why mix water with juice?
Gives it flavor.
It just gives it flavor. You don't need to have the full on juice.
No.
Ugh! You little tease. And there's 4 of them. I don't need a whole lot, but ugh. 4 teas. I don't think any of these other ones are teas. I have this extra one where I dropped some of my other drills that are missing, and they go into this little tray right here so I can keep track. And then when I get close to that drill, I use those in the. So we're gonna deal with those 4 little T's. Thank you for showing up, little T's. You know what? I'm gonna go for 2.5 hours. I just don't feel I'm ready to leave yet. 2.5 hours. That is 30 more minutes. Cat drama, that's fine. Okay, we got the teas done. They are 100% done this time. For now. Supposed to be getting something in the mail soon. After that, we work on H's. L's and H's. I got quite a bit done today, too, I think. Jeff can confirm. I've done quite a bit today. Oh my word, I can't believe those teas hit that good. Okay, we're back on L's. I just took care of the T's because I didn't want to deal with the T's. L. So I was in the certain situation of talking. Then I came upon the T's, which really frustrated me because I was like, wait a minute, why is the T's here? Now, some people like doing the checkered pattern. The fact that I'm not doing the checkered pattern is sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. And today I'm not because it's not. The checkered pattern is used only when you are let's say you have a whole section like this one right here has a whole section. That's when you do the checkered pattern. Or this one right here and this one right here. But the L's are every which way in here. So I'm not doing the checkered pattern because of that setup. Just checking over here, making sure I got all the L's. Now we're going to start over here and get those L's right there. If you want, I'll move the camera closer to that side so you can see the L's. Yeah, I should show the L's. Right here. So it should show you the L's. And 2 more L's. But yeah, on Wednesday you can remind me. Riv, you said you were going to show us the pearls, and I'll do that, and I'll show you guys the pearls that I have. Maybe if you want, you can pray that I find the rest of those pearls. So I have quite a few pearls that hasn't been opened yet from Switchers, and I gotta find those to open them. Once I do, I'll get to show you the pearls, all of them. So I believe I got 15 pearls, which is nice. They're real. They're heavy. That's how you know they're real. They're quite heavy. Okay, I got that little section right in here done. I'm going to work on this little section down here now. I'll bring it over so you can see. This little section right in here. This is an L, 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 and this right here, and this whole section right here. We'll do that. Oh, and there's a couple sections up there. So I'll bring this back over here so you can see the thing right here. That's an L right there. But yeah, what is my plan for after this is done? And I actually have a plan of making this into a table. But it's going to have to come straight down, if that makes sense. It's going to be a table out of resin. And it can only face one way when I do this table. I think Jeff agreed on that with me. The table, honey?
What's that?
We agreed that this would be a table.
This particular one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can make it into a table.
With a little bit of glitter for sparkle. So I have resin I can use for the table. And we can make this into a table. And I've learned, but the thing is, this time with the table, it has to be a little bit thicker, even thicker than your brother's thing that I made. Because when I'm making the table, it's going to have legs underneath it and all kinds of things. It's not one of those table, where you lift it up and you carry it around. I do look forward to making the table, and it's going to include my husband's skill of woodworking, because he knows how to woodwork. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to combine our skills together, and I'm going to make this into a table when it's all done. This does not remind me of AB. They say it's AB, but it really does not remind me of AB. AB is much more shinier, but that's okay. But it's supposed to be AB, but it's not as shiny as it should be. Oh, I'm looking forward to when I find those oysters. That will help me a whole lot, won't it? Good catch. Boom. Good. Now, I don't see any more little T's, but I do see a lot of L's still. And then after that, I have H's to do and P's. So H's and P's are still in the light browny color. So yeah. I see H's, but I don't see any more L's in that little section. 3 more L's. A more L's. Right there. So we got the L's in that little section right there. We got all the L's right here. Now we are going to work on the L's up in here. That should help you guys see. Okay, not a problem. So I'm thinking about making this into a table when it's all done. It won't be here when I make it. It's going to be a real table. It's going to be with table, not chairs, but it'll have table. It's going to be like a, what are they called? Hold a second, I gotta sneeze again. I held it back. For some odd reason, it just decided to hold back, so it's held back. So what I'm thinking about making is a table. It's not going to be a lap table. It's a table. So it has to be thick when I make it. And it'll kind of remind you of there's a certain type of table I'm thinking of, where you put your lamps on and everything like that. I can't think what they're called. But we're going to be making that type of table. Okay, let's make certain we get all the L's in that row done. L's. 1, 2, and then finish that little section there. So yeah, the table I'm thinking of is what I can't think of what they're called. They're not going to be in the middle of the because the way this is made is up and down. Does that make sense? So it's made up and down, or is it? No, yeah, it's up and down. Well, sideways, but meaning is this is the upper part right here. This is down that way. So upper part's right here, down there. This is the 2 sides. So it's going to be, but it's going to be up and down, meaning it's going to face you so you can see it. And that's the table I'm planning on making. And it's one of those, what are they called? Those tables that you can use for, well, they could be used in the middle of the living room, or they could be used wherever.
Do you mean dining room tables or fold-out tables? What are we talking about?
They're like, you can put your feet on them later on if you wish. Or
coffee tables?
Yeah, coffee table, or there's another table I'm thinking of where you put your
You put your feet on
light
them.
on them.
Your what?
your lights, your lights, your
Bedside tables.
inside tables. What?
Bedside.
Well, they are bedside, or they can be something else. But yeah, that one.
I don't put my feet on them though, unless they've got a little cushion on top, in which case they're a puffin.
You're funny, babe. So I'm right now doing all the L's out of my hand. But I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't think what they're called, those tables. They're like, Jeff calls them bedside tables. Sometimes they use them beside the couches. You know what I'm talking about? Beside the couches, like on the outside of the couch. So there's a table on one side and there's a table on the other side, usually, and you put like a lamp on them. I know what one I'm talking about, but they're not called a lamp table. There's something else called. I'll have to look up the word. But we're doing good. It's getting good. It's getting good. It's getting good. I still have this little section right here to do, right in this section. And I have this little section right here to do in that little section. So I can't think what the name of that table is, no matter what. It'll come to me later on, most likely. Do you know what it's called, Audie? Because I sure in the world can't think right now. You are no good to me. Go there. Thank you. Talking to a drill when I said no good to me, because the drill is concaved on the inside and it wouldn't stick. I know that for a fact. So I can't think what the that table is called, but I know you know what I'm talking about, I think. But it's one that I seen when I was a child. My grandparents had them. They hold like they had them right beside the couches or chairs, and you had a chair right beside it, and that was the table I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of that type of table. Okay, we are still on number 7 because there's a lot of L's still left to go. So, yeah. Check these, make sure these are not part of this. Now, this is no good. That's no good. The other 3 stay over on this side. So I'm just checking to see where I have a couple of trash drills in that one. So we are still working on this, and you can see the L's. I'm sure you can see it. It's sideways, but you can see the L's, right? So I'm filling up those L's. But this is a pretty easy diamond painting. I learned to like squares, but circles are okay. And that's my husband's computer. You hear a little boop, and that's from his game he's playing. Telling him that his train is back in. Okay, we got that. It's looking good. There's an L. There's an L right there. Let's keep track of L's. L there. And I saw a bad drill Well, it's not technically a bad drill, but it's a trash drill. I'll show you it. Tell me which one of these has a trash drill in it. Yep, last symbol. Which one is the trash drill? Can you see it? I can see it right here. That one right there. You think I got it? I wanted to show you the trash drill. There was a trash drill in there. Else is done. Yeah, I said I was going to go for 2:30 and 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm keeping track of my time. If I have enough time, I might do some Ks. There's not that many Ks, so I could do some Ks. But no, I probably will finish the Ls. And then offline, I'll probably finish this whole section and go to the third section for next week. Because I do want to get it done within a month. So that's an L. Let's go check that up top. That's an L. But it's starting to come out. I mean, you can kind of see the picture. I'll bring it upwards so you can see the picture on the side. Oh, that's weird. That kind of moved. Okay, we are getting that one done. That's awesome. So yeah, I am, if I don't get it done today, which I got quite a bit done, don't tell me I didn't. I mean, it's every which way, but it's starting to come together. Now we are going to go up here. I'll move it this way so you can see it. It looks liquid still. Yeah, I believe so. I think Dad just told Jeff he's going into town. So here we go. I'm working on it. I'm not super fast, guys, but I'm going pretty decent. Especially with a pen that is a very unique type of pen, and it's one I don't have to refill all the time. You just have to push it and twist it, and then it comes out a little bit. Don't want a whole lot. Trust me, if you have a whole lot, it leaves a beautiful amount of residue. That's how much comes out after, and it ruins your drill. Well, not your drill, but it ruins your the aesthetic of the painting.
Excuse me.
Having that happen, it's not always fun.
10 to 12, in fact.
I know, but I'm keeping track, and I have 10 more minutes, honey. I sometimes go for about 2 hours. I sometimes go for about 2.5 hours. It depends on my mood and depends on how much I can handle. If my body says, okay, you can handle 2 hours, I'll handle 2 hours. If it says, okay, you can handle 2.5 hours today, I do 2.5. It depends on how I feel. If I go for 2.5 or if I go for 2. That's just something, even my husband knows that about me. If I can handle it, I'll stay on for, I am just going down. That's more like it, thank you. So we're right now working on the L's. Let's hope I get all the L's. Wouldn't that be awesome if I get all the L's and not have to look back for all the L's? Whew. Just double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking. Okay, I see L's up on the top, but I don't see any down in the section here or over there or in the top part. So should be good. I'm doing it all in pretty good order. I'm just gonna say something. When I set up this YouTube a while back, I didn't try to if you like my videos or if you like my whatever you call it, can't think what it's called right now. Content, that's the word. If you like my content, then you'll subscribe. If you don't, you don't. I figured that out. And some people leave and some people stay, and I'm not panicked if I don't have a whole lot of subscribers. I have the people who stay with me because they want to stay with me. And that's what matters the most. So I'm checking all the L's. No L's in there. That's all H's and P's. P's and H's. H's, 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 H's. H's, H's, H's and P's. P's and H's. I think I got all of the L's. L's was pretty easy because you could actually see the L's. There. Yeah, you could actually see the L's. L's was pretty easy. But yeah, it looks kind of liquid. I think you mean by it looks kind of liquid because of the fact that there's a lot of symbols showing still, and that means liquid. Is that what you mean by liquid still? But you can see where I filled in. You can see where I filled in. I could do the K's. There's not that many K's, so I can look up what K is. K is 15. I could do K's and get that done. So it won't take very long because there's not that many K's at all. Trust me when I say that. There's no K's up here. It's all right there. Right in that little section right there. There's a lot K's right here. K's. There's not that many K's. So I can do the K's very quickly. Oh, fluid. Yeah, that drill looks like it looked fluid. Yeah. So we'll get the K's out of the way because that will be pretty easy. I won't be able to do the squares. I'm still waiting for the drills to get in for the squares. I can do the K's. Yay! So there's a, I thought I had something here. Let go. Thank you. Yes, I talk to my drills. I talk to everything that is anything that is not real. Because sometimes the drills hold on for dear life. It's like, I don't want to come off of your pen. And I'm like, you're going to come off of my pen. Because it's the last thing I do. 3 more Ks and I'm done with the Ks. A very fast 1 Ks. But I could do the squares, even if I wanted to. The squares will not let me do the squares. There. We got you. Because there's not many Ks, and there's not many to choose from. J's is not much there either. It's like, J's? That's it? 3? That's all there is, and I'm checking on the time. I'm doing okay on time, and by the time it is at 2 minutes, I will be signing off. Can you agree, dear heart?
Yeah.
Yeah. J's. What's J? J. J is T. Pretty fun. I only needed like 4 of them. There's not that many J's. Try to say that. I'm checking. That is a J. That's it. That is a J right there. That is a J, right? So like I said, there was only 3 J's. Because they are very, very light and you can see the light. And there's only 1 more I can do in that short amount of time. Well, I think. If it lets me. Is this one right here. Those little things. That's all there is. Those little things and that. That's it. Other than that, I'm done. I'm done for the day. Woo! This is a lot. Well, I'm glad I let that out. Ooh, there's so many in there. That's number 17, and 17 is 712. This won't take very long at all. 1, 2, that one's done. I can hurry and hurry fast. I'm very, well, I'm not that fast, but I'm faster than I was in the past. Yay! This is going fast. Well, I'm not as fast as some people in drilling, but and a lot of them use what are those called? There's a certain tool you have that you can do like 3 or 4 drills at once. I can't remember what they're called right now. But yep, we're almost done. We're almost done. Yay! Almost done with this little bottom part, and I'm very happy about the little bottom part being done. Like, really happy about it. And yep. So we'll finish this off. It's not very long. I can't do the squares even if I wanted to because I don't have the squares on my person right now. I only have 1, and 1 drill is not enough. So I haven't been doing number 19, 728. I will not do it until I actually have enough drills. We're almost done. Got this little section here, this little section, and we're done. Come on. There we go. Only 4 more to go. Yay. 4 more. 3 more. Why aren't you flipping? Thank you. And last one for today. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. Comment what you love about this diamond painting. I think it's turning out really pretty. This is the whole thing I've gotten so far, and I'm going to bring it up so you can see the whole thing. Here, honey, hold this for a second. Just for a second, just hold the whole thing.
Yes.
That way I can show them the whole thing. This is the diamond painting I'm working on. It's turning out really pretty. And you should be able to see the bottom.
It's about a third of it.
There we go.
And there's 2/3 they can't see.
I'm getting it. There. That is what I'm working on. Can you see it's coming together?
Yeah, but you got a whole rolled up section there.
Oh, I can't show that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm showing them I finished this whole section right here, except for one section right here, which is these little sections right in this little part.
Should I put this on the bed, or do you still need it?
I need it. But anyways, like I said, if you like my video, please subscribe. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. I would love to hear your guys' comment. I think this is coming out really pretty, and we will see how it turns out. And I'm going to, during the time when I'm offline, I'm going to finish this whole line right here, from here to here. And we'll start on the third line going down. Okay, many blessings and shalom, guys. Wonderful talking to you. Audie, I'm hoping to talk to you afterwards. Okay, shalom.